Have you guys heard the famous story of George Lucas withholding the merchandising rights to his famous franchise film Star Wars? As a result, the sales of the merch of the franchise has actually outperformed that of the movie, showing that movie merch is big business. And that's what we're going to be talking about next. Hey everyone, this is Chris with the Black Filmmaker Guide, a channel that's dedicated to movie marketing. In today's video, we're going to be talking about movie merchandise. Back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even early 2000s, cassette tapes and DVDs was a big revenue stream for the movie industry. Unbeknownst to most audiences, but most films that get shown in theaters actually don't make most of their money back. But this was actually not a problem because DVD sales and cassettes actually made up the majority of the money back. However, because of the internet and digital streaming platforms, this has become a huge loss as DVD sales has sharply declined. A result of this is less films are being made, more films are going towards streaming platforms, and studios are focusing on the big blockbuster films. So this has forced movie companies to find other revenue streams to make up for that loss. And this is where movie merch comes in. Movie merch gives you the opportunity to take a piece of the film with you. Movie merch doesn't have to be exclusive to the big studios. You as indie filmmakers can take advantage of this as well. I always look at the example of Disney. They got it right all the way from the beginning. Their movies are literally commercials for their products. They understand that once you fall in love with their characters, they got you for life. Steamboat Willie, which featured a lovable mouse, came out in 1928, but Mickey Mouse is still able to sell products and merchandise because of people loving the character. And when Disney comes out with their films, they understand this, whether it's Toy Story, Cars, or WALL-E. So they don't mind spending hundreds of millions of dollars for their animations when they know they can get it on the back end. They can sell backpacks, umbrellas, shoes, socks, and a whole list of merchandise. Think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Star Wars and all the merchandise they've sold over the years. And as indie filmmakers, I challenge you to think the same way about your movie projects. Just think of the idiosyncrasies of your characters and then come up with unique ideas for merchandise. With so many online stores, you are able to sell your movie merch as well. There are websites like Shopify and BigCommerce. You can even sell directly to Amazon or Etsy or even eBay. You can even use print-to-order sites like Printful. These solutions do not have to be overly expensive. One of the ways to approach this is to do it as early as possible into your production. Go over your script and look for opportunities to include movie merch into your story. When you approach it this way, you can get super creative. T-shirts is one of the best ways to get started. Simply printing your movie logo or a character on a t-shirt is the best way to begin. Think about the Vote for Pedro t-shirts that was used for Napoleon Dynamite. Maybe your story has a fake company like Dunder Mifflin that's used for The Office, or the world's best boss mug that was used in the series. You can sell digital products as well, like ebooks or video series or even online games. Look, films are no longer specialty items and have become commoditized. And unfortunately, people aren't willing to pay the high price like they used to because there are so many films. They can see them everywhere and typically for free. So you must find unique ways to earn your money back because the name of the game is to continue playing. Unfortunately, this is something many indie filmmakers never consider, and they lose the opportunity to earn additional revenue streams. When you integrate these ideas into your story, you must have a strategy. If you approach your investors and let them know you have a merchandising strategy, they'll be more willing to commit to you. And it also shows that you have a long-term strategy in place. And the best thing about movie merch, it is something that you can sell long-term. Right now, you can go online and still find movie merch from old films. That proves that once someone falls in love with your story, there's a long lifetime value to it. Never underestimate a fan's love for your movie. Give them something that they can take home with them. I'll give you an example. One of my favorite films is Love Jones. Back when it came out in 1997, they considered it a failure in theaters because it underperformed. However, over the years, the film became a cult classic. And had they been paying attention online in the buzz and listening to what fans were saying, they would have realized there's an opportunity to earn more and give fans what they wanted. But after all these years, you can't find a movie poster, t-shirt, nothing. They missed a huge opportunity for someone like me who would buy anything related to the film. Now, years later, they end up turning the movie into a musical Broadway show, and it has been honored at award shows as a cult classic. Think about what they could have taken advantage of had they listened to the fans. I understand as filmmakers, we struggle. We struggle with our creativity. We struggle with with their ideas. But unfortunately, most filmmakers struggle with earning a profit. What this can do for you is just allow you to have success. But it doesn't have to mean you're selling out. You can be just as creative with your merch ideas like you were when you created your story. But it must be pushed, it must be marketed, and it must be advertised. This is why it's so important to have a website for your movies. This gives you the opportunity to sell directly to your audience. Once you have your website, then you can create an entire line of product offerings. And with the use of social media, you can continuously promote your movie through your merchandise. Once you do this mind shift and begin thinking like this, then your movies literally become the commercials for your products. And then it becomes more branded content. And this is a really awesome opportunity. Now, you don't want to overdo this and stuff your film with just product after product. Your ideas must be organic and flow naturally with your story. You can even use your movie merch as a giveaway to capture leads and emails. There are so many opportunities and resources for you to get started on selling your movie merch as well. So I encourage filmmakers to take advantage of this. One of the biggest challenges is just to be creative. Just don't limit yourself and look for every opportunity to be successful. Overall, creating movie merch is a great opportunity for you as a filmmaker. I want filmmakers to have a mind shift on how they think about their stories. Always be thinking about what more can you give your audience, and movie merch is one of those things you can give them. What are some cool movie merch ideas that you guys have seen? Remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can get updated videos on movie marketing. I thank you guys for watching. This is Chris with the Black Filmmaker Guide, and I'll catch you later.